Nikki. How's things? How you doing? Today I want to give you a really powerful question. And I see this question as if you were thinking about our business and life as a computer game. This is like a level up or a booster or a bag of extra gems or something like that. This question literally unlocks the next level. And I use it so often in my business, in my life, in my parenting. I mean, I am not professing to be an expert in terms of parenting, but I guess I parent my children. So that's the only sort of credential I have there. The question is, what do you need? What do you need? And this question is very simple for a reason. It's so you can get to the heart of the matter. It can be so easy to be saturated and overstimulated and overwhelmed and feeling like you're spiraling and not knowing how to stop that cycle and get to what it is that you need. I would like to say this doesn't happen in our house, but it absolutely does, especially if everybody's tired. And I'm putting myself in this bracket as well. The whinge bag thing. For me, it's one of the hardest pieces of parenting. You know, when your child is in that kind of whingy, I'm hungry, I'm tired, I don't like this, he hurt me, she hurt me, she put all of that, and they're stuck on a loop. And it's really hard to get them out of that until finally they might go to bed and you're like, thank goodness for that. They just need to sleep. They just need to rest, and we will wake up fresh in the morning. But this can happen a lot in our businesses as well. This sense of lack. And maybe it's not happening quick enough. Maybe we're not getting the results that we want. Maybe we feel like we're doing all of the things, but we can't quite see the other side yet. We can't see what's round the corner. And when we can't, it can be really difficult to maintain that trust and maintain that momentum and be in that good spot. And so this question of what do you need is perfect when you need to unlock the next part. So the booster of the computer game or the level up or whatever it might be. This is going to be really useful. So I would ask myself, for example, if I was feeling stuck in my business, I might say, what do you need? Well, what do I, and just to give an example of how I would do this exercise with clients, they might say, I need more clients. I need more money coming into your business. Okay. And then what I would invite people to do is to keep peeling back that onion and keep asking, and what do you need? Tell me more about that. Tell me more about what that looks and feels like. So if somebody says, I just want to bring in more money to my business, that is really difficult to do something with, because this sense of more money, it just feels like a door, a random door that you have to open, or it's something that is so vague, it's really difficult to break down and find a solution for it. However, if you say, I want to bring in an extra £1,000 into my business, that is suddenly much easier. And I think what happens is that people can get really timid around setting specifics. But if you are not getting the solution that you want from asking the questions that you are asking, it's time for another technique. And this is about getting specific. This is about allowing your brain to work in a different way. It's about shaking things up and looking at it from a different perspective. And sometimes the temptation when we're stuck is that we just want to do familiar actions. We just want to do the things that we've always done. You know, it's that moment when people sit in cars, don't they, in queues, and the queue is not working. It's not moving. People don't know where they're going. And there are some people that just like honk on their horn, like, and it's like, we're not going anywhere. Nobody's going anywhere. We're going to have to figure this out. And then somebody will quite often get out and go, right, this needs to happen. And they'll start directing the traffic. And they might, go a few cars back and say, this is the situation. We need to all basically reverse round this corner. And then we need to clear some space. And that person basically needs to go here. That person's broken down. So this is what needs to happen. And it's really about having those big questions with yourselves and getting into the specifics. So if you say, we're not moving, honk, 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 we're not moving, it's not happening quick enough. As soon as somebody says, we're not moving right now, but you need to give us about 10 minutes and then we'll be moving in 10 minutes. Suddenly, you feel expansive. Suddenly, there feels options there of things that you can do. And so really investigating in your business, what is not happening? What do you need? Will give you some clues, will give you some ideas of where to go next. Another thing is to really look at why this is important right now. And sometimes it's those big feelings of, because I'm working so hard, because I need to feed my family, because I need to feel that what I'm doing is of value. I need that feedback. I have bills to pay, whatever it might be. And suddenly what happens then is it gives you purpose. It gives you momentum to go again, to find a different way, and to be in that place of, right, well, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to see which way what's going to be required of me to go next. The next thing is really looking at why this is important. No, sorry, we've done why this is important. Where have you seen signs of this before? So going back into your own success timetable, as I like to call it. So when you revisit times from the past, and sometimes these are completely unrelated situations to the situation that you are in right now, but really checking in with that person. And so for me, one of the things that I do is the sassy 17-year-old. My 17-year-old version was full of it, basically. Fearless, gregarious, brave, bold, courageous, drunk for some of it, no doubt. But sometimes I need to tap into that version of myself because she's in me somewhere, surely, and really connecting with her could be useful. Another thing that you can do is look to inspiration of what other people are doing and maybe the adversity that other people have faced. I think it's really good to be inspired by other people's stories sometimes and go, wow, and they had this and this was going on and they figured out a way. Okay, I can figure out a way as well. I'm going to end today's note on asking you to write a list of what you need. What answers are you looking for in your business and in your life? Now, this list may be really long, but that's okay. You don't have to do it all today. But starting with that place in your business and really getting to know why and what and how and all of those big questions will really give you an indication of how you need to then spend your time and your energy. Where do you need to put some focus? What do you need to spend time on? And where do you need to ask questions? If you would like to book an Ask Me Anything session, I am booking some Ask Me Anything sessions in July. So if you have a burning question, if you have something that you want to work through, pull apart, get a big piece of paper and a pen and really come up with some answers and really spend some time and some focus time on this, I would absolutely love to help. Now, I always joke, don't ask me about space or dinosaurs or weather or the periodic table, basically nothing sciencey, but anything to do with personal branding, running an online business, pricing, packaging, what course to offer, whether your idea is going to expand, marketing, like how to do all of these things. And basically what we can do is come together and be in this space of going, right, let's figure it out. Let's do what we need to do to come up with some answers. And I tell you what, you will find some answers, and you may not discover the whole path immediately, but certainly you will open the next door. And when you open the next door, that is so incredible for your momentum, because you feel like you're on your way. You feel like you're moving. Again, when you go back to those roadworks or being stuck in traffic, even when you start to move on the motorway from being at a standstill, even if you're only 30 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour, and you're in a 50 zone, that feels incredible and so different from being completely static. And of course, the 70 miles an hour will come later, but you need to get into that pace once again. You need to stop feeling stuck, because you have so much great stuff to create, to deliver, to be, do, have, and feel. And I would love, love, love to help you unlock the next step. To book an Ask Me Anything session, all you need to do is go to the link below, and we'll book you in. That's it. It's as simple as that. And we'll book a time and a date that suits you and get unlocking the next gem of the game. I will see you soon. Of course, ask me any questions, DM me, email me. But otherwise, if you're ready to book and you're thinking, yes, I would like this thing, let's do this thing, I will see you very soon. Bye.